You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The GOAT Shop on Hits 92.3, the
Read
real,
the real
definition
of internet radio. I'm one of your hosts, Pushalini Da God.
GOAT Shop, Sports Talk Radio, who we talking about, man?
Man, don't ask me nothing about no Shannon Sharp, bro.
I'm Stony Brown, this is the GOAT Shop on Hits 92.3. They beat Brady that Super Bowl, it would have been free. They the entertainment, like that's why we talking about it. Because of the cap.
Man, don't ask me nothing about no Shannon Sharp, bro.
What about morning? It's your boy Stoner Brown. But yeah, what about women with sons? That's why your shit flopping. I'm just reading an article about Doechii, debuting on the Billboard top 200 and 164, and not making no money. She ain't making no number to be the Billboard's, woman of the year artist. She's not making no money. She's not selling out any shows. She's not making any streams. You know what I'm saying? They're not getting out of it what they put into it. They crowned you the queen, and then your stupid ass said something about what is a red flag in men? Them being straight men. That's a red flag to you. So you just lost half of whatever support you were going to have, you know what I'm saying, from straight men. And I know people going to say, oh, no, that wasn't her audience anyway. All you bitches talking about, I need a nigga to pay my... That's the nigga who paying for your Doechii, stupid ass. The fuck you... I don't... No, that's not his. No, the niggas who paid the bitches who buy Doechii are not gonna be like, I don't want to hear that shit. When you get in my car and you want to put your phone, I don't want to hear that shit on my fucking radio. You better not be paying Apple Music to hear that bullshit. I don't want to hear that bullshit. You better not be listening to that shit in my house, not where I pay the motherfucking bills. I'm a walking red flag. What kind of stupid shit? People don't think that far ahead. They don't think that long down the line when they have they forget that, like most products, these are all consumables. They're not necessities. So if you say something about a person or a group that has to purchase your consumable, you have just put your product in jeopardy, because your product is not a necessity. Nobody's household is going to fall apart because they're not listening to Doechii. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. So I'm not surprised that men run these record labels. Men run these record labels that you called a red flag. Straight men. Why would they push your song anywhere? Anywhere. She's not getting no radio play. Huh? And that's... Yeah, and that's a song about you being the most ratchet. They not pushing none of your other shit. Got a remix with Travis Scott. You heard that on the radio? Oh. Well, it's not coming up on nobody's Apple Music. You know what I'm saying? It's not coming up on your Amazon or your Pandora unless you're on her page. You know what I'm saying? People don't think about that shit. And the ones who are the most naive about it right now are women. For some reason, women are the most flippant and non-recognizable of what statements in the media act. You know what I'm saying? They just say what they want, do what they want, and then they're wondering why, damn, that album that I dropped is not selling. because people are criticizing you for the things you say. That tour that I'm trying to sell out man, nobody buying no tickets. Yeah, he ain't making no money. Bobby Smurda been out there wilding. Bobby Smurda been out there wilding. He been living the best life that he's wanted to live since getting out of jail. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't been making no dope ass music. It's not like you've been dropping fire ass music to go off. No, you just been wilding and nodding off, and you got these crazy ass interviews and these, crazy statements you making, and you acting crazy with bitches, doing stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? People watching that. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers may not want to support that. Nobody wants to, because you ain't dropped like a hot hit new song for you to be out here and acting crazy in bitches' faces and throwing water on people and shit like that. Your antics, people don't want to pay for that. They don't want to support that. People know directly now. Back in the past, it may have been vague if things, but people know directly now. I don't have to support nothing you do no more, because I can get it all free on the internet. So if you got a concert, I better really like you to want to buy these tickets, because I really could watch all your performances on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So you got to really be on the right. And so if you pissing off women, you get enough feminist groups together, not even feminist groups, just like I said about the dude with the his girl trying to play Doechii in the car. You hop out with your girl and you trying to play some Bobby. I don't want to hear that, nigga. Why are you playing Bobby Smurda? I don't fuck with Bobby Smurda. You better skip. You know what I'm saying? So that's a song you ain't gonna listen to and a concert you ain't going to. You know what I'm saying? They said they dropped his tickets to $10 and could not sell out anywhere. And then shortly after that, he hopped on the internet to sell a watch that he had. Try to make some money. Anyway, man. But Beyonce tickets also ain't selling. But the Beyonce thing, I think, is she tried to hit that Michael Jackson swing, that yearly summertime. Every summer I'm gonna be out, and if you didn't get a chance to catch me last time, you can catch me. The tickets gonna be higher than they were the year before, and right now we're in a recession. You know what I'm saying? There are diehard fans who are definitely like this city. She gonna come to Atlanta, and it's gonna be packed, but it's not gonna be sold out. You know what I'm saying? And the closer it gets to uh the day, especially if she does 2 days and the second day doesn't sell, oh, them tickets gonna go dirt cheap. Them tickets are gonna go dirt cheap. Celtics play Knicks tonight, I believe, and the cheapest ticket last time I checked was $225. Wow. For that's the highest ticket. The highest. The cheapest is like 175 or something. Nosebleed, super nosebleed. No. Cheapest is like 600. Sorry, and that's for nosebleeds. The yeah, the taxes and fees are like 175 for the cheapest ticket. For the highest ticket, it's like 200,000, and then the fees for it is like 20 grand. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, Knicks face Celtics tonight. They lead the series 2-1. Celtics won the first game back home and commanding, not really commanding fashion. They just had a way better game. They hit more 3-pointers, locked back in. Also tonight you got the Wolves versus the Warriors. I don't know if Steph is coming back. He needs to, because if not, the Warriors may end up being down 3-1. Last night had two really good games. Nuggets lost to the Thunder 92-87. But at one time in that game, the Nuggets were up, were up by like 6 points. They played real tough. Jokic ain't hit nothing. The Joker couldn't. I listen. What they used to say back, couldn't buy a bucket. Listen, that boy, nah. Shaq would have had a better night than that. that boy was 0 for like 14 in the first half. And I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating. He was 0 for like 14. He had hit nothing in the first half. Um, third quarter they kind of sparked it up, but yeah, that was horrible. Uh, Pacers game was a lot better. Pacers beat the hell out the Cavs. Um, 129, 109. Kid named Matherson or Mathurin or some shit like that. Pushed the hell out of some. Pushed the hell out that man. Hold up, let me see if I can find the clip. Pushed the hell out that man, boy. That shit was uncalled for. Knocked them nigga to the ground. Benedict Mathurin ejected after punching DeAndre Hunter in the chest. Yo, listen, have you seen that clip? Let me see if this is the clip and not the aftermath. Listen, they might have got they little tussle, right? It should be the clip. Little tussle, right? Afterward, my man said, boom! Like hit him in the chest so hard, he hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? I don't know I don't know if it was because y'all been getting y'all ass spanked this series. Y'all barely got to win one game. You feel a game slipping away. But this wasn't even like fourth quarter. This is like in the second. Yeah, in the second quarter. Let me tell you something. Like what, bro? What the fuck?
That's some crazy stuff to just fall into a push like that. I mean, just to fall in, like, just to take it like that.
I mean, what you gonna do? I would have, because the hit, the initial.
He didn't stop himself from falling or nothing. He just took the hit.
Nah, you're gonna flop with that one. You're gonna flop with that one. I'm about to get your ass sent home. I'm about to get your ass sent home. I'm flopping. I'm about to get your ass sent to the crib. You about to be at home with your mama. He got flagrant too. He got ejected. That's hilarious. And he pointed at him like, "Listen, motherfucker, I told your ass." But something. All right. Okay, so DeAndre Hunter pushes Benedict Martharin whatever in the chest first. You know what I'm saying? But they don't see that. It wasn't a heavy hit though. It was like a tap. You know what I'm saying? As if you know how they be moving around. My man just lost his shit and goddamn. And they got all the angles. You on a basketball court. They got all the fucking angles. You ain't even. Everybody seen it, bro. Ejected his bitch ass. Go sit in the crib, bro. Get the fuck out the building. Out the building. Anyway, but the Pacers went on after that to have on a 16-0 scoring run. After they inject Benedict Mathurin, Pacers go on a 16-0 scoring run, end up winning the game 129-109. Yeah. At the halftime, it was crazy. At the beginning of the third, Donovan Mitchell is warming up and goes to take a three-pointer, like sidestep. Looks like he rolls his ankle. He ended up sitting out the fucking second half. So, yeah, Cavaliers are done. They are done. Luckily, the Thunder tied up the series as well. So that series is 2-2, and the Cavs series is 3-1 Indiana. I'd love to see the Knicks win tonight and make it 3-1 New York, but we can only hope. I hope the Warriors tie it back up. I don't want to see the Warriors go home like that either, but it is what it is. Let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk a little baseball. Go shop, y'all.
Hey, the secret's out. Hits 92.3 is now accepting submissions for brand new shows. That's right, you could become a radio personality right here on Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio. You don't have experience? That's okay. You don't live in Georgia? That's okay. You don't know what to do now? Now that's not okay. But your girl is here to help you out. Email us today at hits923newshow@gmail.com and tell us about your potential show with Hits. Again, that email address is hits923newshow@gmail.com. Don't be last. The slots are filling fast.
Body image and positivity are major impacts in today's society. At Nurse to Beauty, we believe in bringing the beauty from within to the forefront. For those of you who are planning to have cosmetic surgery, Nurse to Beauty is ready and available for all of your post-operative needs. My name is Dontricia Dunham, and I am the registered nurse and owner. I have over 10 years of experience with emergency medicine that has aided me in giving quality medical care for cosmetic surgery clients. We specialize in a number of safe and effective options and solutions to help you achieve your ideal body image. Have a one-on-one virtual consultation via phone or private suite location. Have your lymphatic therapies and all other postoperative needs performed by a licensed medical professional. Mobile postoperative services are also available upon request. Not interested in cosmetic surgery at this time? No worries. We also provide an array of body modification services to fulfill all of your beauty enhancement requests. We understand how costly aftercare can be after a cosmetic surgery. Ask about our affordable payment plans today with instant approval and no hard credit check. Log on to www.nursetobeauty.com for more information. Call or text 404-849-0260. For education, client transformations, and reviews, follow all of our social medias at Nurse to Beauty. See you next time.
It's your boy Stoner Brown. It's the GOAT Shop on Hits 92.3. What was they going to talk about? Oh, don't know. We started talking about other shit. I think I was going to talk about baseball and Yankees. Aaron Judge going crazy. 2 playoff games last night in hockey. The Stars beat the Jets 5-2. Panthers, the reigning champions, beat the Maple Leafs 2-0, tying the series 2-2. Maple Leafs have been notorious about not being able to win series. They're up 3-1 and end up getting beat. It's been, yeah, they're not good. They're not good at closing out. Not at all. But so but the Panthers are the reigning champions. They won last year, so it wouldn't be unconceivable that they come back and win the whole series. You know what I'm saying? They were who we thought were going to win the series in the first place. Well, who I thought was going to win the series in the first place. But yeah, the Dallas Stars, they went crazy last night. What's going on, Rude? Grand Rising as well.
And he got me so damn stoned at damn Art and Spark. I couldn't even do my job right.
Oh yeah, you mess around. You mess around. Rude boy.
It was 2 dabs. And then
Listen.
after that, I was good as stoned.
Listen, high concentrate, high content, you know what I'm saying? He be on the best of the best. So he be on the best of the best. So yeah, fuck around with him if you want. And you'll be feeling it. I wasn't really into this weekend. Wasn't really a sports weekend as much as I needed it to be, but I did download Bleacher Report. I will be getting more into just feel like I need to be doing more research. Need to do more research and have more behind the scenes stories of stuff. You know what I'm saying? They talking about Giannis open to exploring trades. Think about going somewhere else. Giannis trying to get out of Milwaukee. People are, 50-50. I feel like he just need to take a chance. He's still young. You know what I'm saying? You got a ring already with that team. It's not like you owe that city anything. You can get out there. I know Dame is there, but if Dame is smart, he'll get the fuck on too. If y'all real smart, y'all go somewhere together and take some shit over. But that's extremely unlikely. That a team will just have enough, unless they gut some things, have the cap room to pick up, Giannis and Damian Lillard's contract. I do like them as a tandem, but I don't like it enough for either one of them to stay in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? Damian Lillard, I wouldn't be mad if I woke up and said he's trying to get the fuck on. Um, where would they go? I don't know. There's a couple teams I think that could use them. Houston could definitely use Giannis, but um, KD is talking about he wants to go to Houston as well. The only drawback is Houston is a little bit leery because of his age. I think Houston, you crazy as fuck. You crazy as fuck. Y'all got a young ass team any damn way. What would it hurt to have a veteran in there that could give you a couple of quarters? You know what I'm saying? I ain't even act. You got these young boys any fucking way. They gonna run up and down all night any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? You get a veteran that could come in there and give you some clutch points, maybe third quarter, fourth quarter type player. Come on, you're an idiot. Y'all idiots. I'd scoop up fucking KD, and I'd be trying to make some money happen for Giannis too. But that's gonna be hard as well. I can see Giannis. You can go to Sacramento. Sacramento's got some cap. You can go to Toronto. Toronto's got some cap. Of course, you can go to Miami if you want to play under Pat Riley. Um, don't see the Knicks having no money for you. I wouldn't go to the Celtics because that's not his game type. You know what I'm saying? But there's a couple of teams on the West Coast. People been talking about Giannis going to the Lakers. Um, if LeBron said he was going to retire, I'm sure the Lakers would go full steam after Giannis. Will put everything they had in the basket to try to get Giannis. With LeBron staying, not so much. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure if LeBron retires, Giannis would be the first thing that the Lakers will go look after. They'll try to get him locked in right away. As far as KD's talking about Houston. I think KD's out of fucking Phoenix for sure. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. He tired of that bullshit. Coach touching on him and shit. Get the fuck up. KD's out of that bitch. You know what I'm saying? KD, like right now, I imagine KD. You get you fucking with a bitch, and then the relationship is ending. Like you slowly is happening, and this bitch is only sleeping in sweatpants all all the fucking time. Every time she come to bed, she is sweatpants and a bonnet. You like, and she might have a moo on top of some sweatpants, nigga. This is a no go zone, nigga. Don't even try to scoot. Fuck that shit, nigga. She wearing her favorite college attire. um, I don't know what the fuck wrong with Stephen A. Winhurst says that the draft is going to be about Cooper Flag and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Basically, what he's saying is it's going to be whatever team is going to have the chance to get Giannis, they're going to go after him first. You know what I'm saying? And the teams that don't get Giannis or wherever he doesn't go is who that team will be more likely to try to draft Cooper Flag in the beginning of the damn as soon as he's up. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. I'd love to see that. You're talking about 5-on-5. Uh a whole bunch going on. Baseball. Bang. Caught a little baseball this weekend too. Caught the Yankees. And right now, Yankees beat the Mariners 12-2. Right now, Aaron Judge has 14 home runs. He's batting a 409 and a 39 RBI. This guy is having a fucking season already. 14 home runs. He likes to hit the ball far. Um, he may break a record at this pace. He probably going to break another MLB record. Um, Juan Soto at the Mets is not doing bad either. He's fucking knocking them shits out the park. I'm just happy to see goddamn um both New York teams is doing well. You know what I'm saying? I'd love to see a Subway series before I die. I'd love to see a Subway series where, you know, the Yankees are playing the Mets in the World Series. I'd go to New York for that shit. I was talking with my partner the other day, and we were talking about then we had the conversation as well. We had the conversation about Ant and if they played New York, if they ended up playing New York, would Atlanta go to New York to see that shit? Right. But I was talking to my partner, Devontae, who came on the show before, and we're both New Yorkers, and we were just being honest. New York is not if I'm a tourist, I'm not going for no sports in New York. New York fans are some of the most obnoxious, unruly, ridiculous fans. And the bigger the game, the worse it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? Remember, this is the city that said, I let Jalen Brunson fuck my sister. Bing bong. That was an actual fans quote after the Knicks won a playoff game. Not the championship, a playoff game. They was out there giving their sisters up in the street. You can fuck my sister, Jalen Brunson. This all right. From the Braves and all that immigration, all that, anti-immigrant shit. They threw batteries at him when he came to play the Mets. They threw D-sized batteries at him. The Knicks once lost a playoff game, and the New York Knicks fans tried to tip the bus over. True story. With Charles Sprewell and the team on it. True story. New York is one of those places where I would not, as a tourist, go catch any game. You know what I'm saying? Because if it is actually the Timberwolves versus the motherfuckers from Atlanta think they're gonna go to New York and act up, nah, nah, nope. I would not advise it. New York fans are so listen. Only two sets of fans in the Northeast that are more despised: Philly fans and Boston fans, which could include New England Patriots fans, because that's New England is actually part of Boston. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're gonna jump y'all ass. y'all gonna come in there. Y'all gonna come in there and shit with that we ready, and niggas gonna come out of everywhere. What? What? Start that ATL hole in Brooklyn in Madison Square Garden. Start that ATL hole in Madison Square Garden. You're gonna hear MSG. They're gonna chase y'all out the building, please. Yeah, I had to come to like I'll go to New York for a play. I go to New York for a nightclub. I'll go to New York for a bunch of shit. But the Giants are in the playoffs. Nah, I ain't doing it. The Knicks could win the championship. Not doing it. And I'm a New York. Not fucking doing it. Okay? Not fucking doing it. I seen them flip cars for playoff wins. Just playoff wins. Not fucking. This was back Patrick Ewing days. And this is not like they won a championship. Nothing. Going crazy. That night when Reggie Miller hit those 6 3-pointers in like 30 something seconds, there was riots. They were trying to kill the Pacers, trying to kill the team coming out the tunnel. There were riots. There were so many police out there to keep people from killing Reggie Miller. That's how New York works. So, Ant-Man, I wish you all the best. But hope and pray it's another team. Hope you don't have to see the Knicks in New York for the championship, because boy, it's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of those for real. Um, yeah, Mets won last, beating Pete Schemes. He's had great. No, Mets played the Pirates today, so they beat. They're gonna play them today, so they didn't win. Who did they beat yesterday? Beat the Cubs yesterday. Sorry, 6-2. Anyway, you've been they had you've been keeping up with Shador.
I saw his brother climbing him over that big ass puffy jacket.
That jacket was ridiculous. His brother Shiloh is
Looked like something that Missy Elliott.
right. It looked like Busta Rhymes would be wearing this shit. Busta. Yo, they've been talking crazy about Busta lately too. You know, they've been saying Busta like little boys. Like, God damn, bro, not everybody. From my y'all can't listen, bro. Y'all can't. And I knew Busta personally for a while now. We wasn't friends, but we grew up in the same neighborhood, so we were around each other quite a bit. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I don't believe no bullshit like that. But especially when he wore that kimono dress thing recently. You seen that shit? That leather. It's supposed to be like pants, but it's got like a kimono around it. So there's pants under it, but it's definitely a dress on top. It's definitely a dress. It's definitely a full gown. But yeah, Shador been doing a lot more media. They asked him how you feel about proving people right. Proving people wrong. And his answer was like, I'm not worried about proving people wrong. I'm more concerned with proving myself right by betting on myself and working hard. His brother, what's up?
Oh, I was gonna say, I saw a post where somebody was saying it's really messed up how they I know they probably let me turn this on. It's really messed up how they waited to draft him, 144 or whatever, right? But if you go on ESPN's page or whatever, they have him pinned like he was the number one draft pick
Yeah.
and like his story and everything. So it's like, you don't want me to be the face of the NFL, or you don't, you want to
But
bring me
media already
down.
chose me.
Right. But you still are going to use me to your advantage as the face of the NFL, even though you did this crap to me, which is really horrible.
Yeah, that was one of the most horrible things about this whole situation. They really used this man and his storyline all the way up until the draft. You know what I'm saying? Especially with his dad being an alumni to the NFL, they played this shit up. And then during the draft, the ownership and the NFL, the higher ups decided, all right, we about to drag the little nigga. That's why that man this is the new face of the NFL. You've already fed that to us. You were already feeding us that. Cam Ward, Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter. You were already feeding us that. And then the day comes and this bombshell, and not only the day, for 4 days we went through this. It was heartbreaking. It was a heartbreaking thing to see because, for one, this is not the first time, but it's a very recent time of y'all bait and switched us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had us all buy into something, to see something, to be there for something, and told us, Oh, y'all gonna get it, but we gonna make you wait. And you're gonna watch all our ads. And you're gonna watch everybody else who got drafted, and you're gonna see all the sponsors, and you're gonna see everybody else's story. Blah blah blah. I would not be surprised if this is not a new well, uh this is a new scheme that they run. You know what I'm saying? I would not be surprised if they don't somebody up next year and make him. Dor got picked by a team that could have picked him 5, 6 times before they picked him. Had the picks. Wouldn't have lost none of the guys that they got ahead of time. Nobody wasn't picking these. Nobody wasn't picking them. It wasn't like they picked somebody that wouldn't been on the board later, the next round. You know what I'm saying? It was just, but you're 100% right. When you go to ESPN, they're on their draft shit, on their draft board right now. The storyline is still Shedeur Sanders, number 1, 2, or 3. You know what I'm saying? And the media is focused on Shedeur Sanders, following him everywhere. I ain't heard shit about Cam Ward. Travis Hunter had to go give some shit away for the media to come and kick it with them for him for a while. But he's saying it. He's saying it 100%. He's about to prove himself right. He's about to prove himself right. I think that, and I'm hoping that somebody in the front office knew. Yeah, we about to give this young boy some fire. That might have been part of their overall scheme. We'll sit and we'll make him ride it down, make him feel it. He gonna hate it. He gonna get humbled, but he'll come back out the other side fired up, and we might get the best out of him just because of that. I would hope that that was part of the whole scheme when they put this together. Yeah, call a cute girl ugly, right? Mm-hmm. 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 But also, sometimes the cute girl is obnoxious. Sometimes the cute girl is the obnoxious one. You rather talk to the one that, hey, you could have a conversation with. Could be either way. But I really feel it's like that. Call a cute girl ugly and make her goddamn make her insecure and make her work harder. You know what I'm saying? Make huh? Yeah. No, not work like a, I ain't gonna lie. It's harder to do, but it's harder to do and more risky. But ignore a bitch, that definitely gets you way further. You know what I'm saying? Risky though. Very risky. Very risky. She might just go on and do so. Oh, nigga, you what? I'm about to hit these streets. Find somebody else. Yeah, and that's and definitely depending on how attractive she is, that can definitely be a problem. But sometimes you gotta do it. Sometimes you gotta be like, bro, I'm not about to. No, hell no. Keep it moving. Do something else. Damn, they put sports betting on ESPN is off, and I did not add that to my list. Okay, so I'm on ESPN.com. I mean, I'm on the app, and they now have a sports betting tab. They have a tab to click on for you to see odds and news. They don't have anything on the odds right now, but on the news, they've got storylines and betting storylines. This is crazy. Point spreads. They're teaching you about point spreads, money lines, parlays, the beginner's guide to sports betting. Seven and the handicaps. Get the there's no economic capitalistic system that works as good as the American capitalistic system. Because there was a time when even the mention of sports betting would get you banned from a sport. Okay? Where even the mention of sports betting, even if you were thought to be involved with a group of people who were betting, got you banned from a sport. And now we're on a day. Sports betting used to be considered an addiction. Like they still are groups for you to go, sports betting support groups, right? But that's how bad it was. It was treated as bad as alcoholism. You know what I'm saying? And now you get on ESPN and they've got a tab for you. Uh, as well as telling you that if you have a problem with sports betting, you need to contact this number and that number. Wow. Wow. This is cigarettes. Sports betting is the new cigarettes and alcohol. Y'all can take as much as y'all want until you kill yourself, because we offered you somewhere to go if you have a problem. Because we gave y'all a support group if you got a problem. Outside of that, you could, but you still can't smoke weed in certain states. I wonder if they have support groups for that. Oh yeah, because it would be considered a drug. So y'all getting off of drugs as far as they're concerned. That's hilarious. Been a couple preseason WNBA games. The Valkyrie beat the Mercury yesterday. Saturday you had 3 games. The Fever beat the Dream. The Link beat the Sky. Well, I'm not gonna say that. Those expansion teams, they got beat 119-52. Oh my god. Oh my god. The WNBA should be ashamed of themselves. They should be fucking ashamed of themselves. Why would y'all do that shit? Why would y'all let the Wings play the Antelopes? And remember, the Wings had Paige Buckers. She just got drafted #1 in the WNBA. Y'all got her out here playing an expansion team. I mean, I know it's rotation and everybody get it, but come the fuck, what did y'all think she was gonna do? They had 37 on them in the second and 32 in the fourth. 29, 37, 21, and 32. In the third quarter, these Antelopes, oh my God. In the first quarter, Antelopes scored 14 points. Second, 20 points. Third quarter, 6 points. How the fuck did you get the ball? That's who y'all had Paige playing against? These bitches dropped 6 points in the quarter. Listen. Oh gosh, we can get into the stats box score. Let's see.
I mean, because it had to be a lot of shot. I'm thinking they attempted the shots, but the other team just got the rebound and the score.
Okay.
So not only were you missing shots, but you also wasn't getting.
Listen.
You weren't doing offense or defense.
Look.
6 points.
Look, listen.
Are they quarters shorter?
No,
It's
12 minutes.
It's a 12-minute quarter.
Yes.
12 minutes. You only
You got 6 points.
Oh, y'all staying after and doing drills.
Drills.
Y'all doing drills.
I'm listen. All right, so from the field goal, they were 18 of 60, 30%, right? From 3-pointer, they were 7 of 37, 18.9% from the free throw, 9 of 10. So they almost perfect on the 3-point line. They had
Y'all got fouled.
that's the only time you got some points.
That's the only time y'all got
Yeah. They had, and it's crazy you called this. They had 6 total offensive rebounds for the game.
Y'all not getting the ball. Look. Let me tell you something. Hold on. For anybody who ever be like, why that girl in the background talking, she don't know nothing about sports, you shut your mouth. Because I do. Because there's no way you're going to tell me you are playing a whole game and you got 6 points. Either one or two things is happening. Either you can't shoot or you can't get the ball back to shoot again. That's the only thing that could be happening. Every time you get the ball, you turn the ball over. So somewhere there's a defense problem. I ain't got to watch the game to know how this game went. They ain't had no handles on the ball. They didn't have no drip. What's their steals look like? I know they got the ball taken from them.
They had 19 turnovers.
I'm not talking to y'all. I ain't had to watch that game. I could draw a cartoon for that game.
Yeah, this is the Antelopes. I don't know what TOY stands for, but they're an expansion team that the WNBA plays.
From what country?
I don't know what TOY stands for. I don't know. We'd have to
ask.
Yeah.
Who are y'all playing? Were y'all playing little Vietnamese women?
No, I mean they. Oh, yep, Tokyo, TOY.
I was right.
Not Vietnamese, Asian though.
Taiwanese.
Tokyo. It's got to be Tokyo. It got to be Tokyo. TOY. It's got to be Tokyo. TOY. Who are the TOY Antelopes? That's what you got to figure out.
Who are the TOY Antelopes?
Yeah, they got to be from Tokyo. On the other hand, the Wings shot 66%, 66.7 field goals, 63.8 3-pointers, no, 53.8, and they were 80% from the free throw line. They had 14 offensive rebounds, 28 defensive rebounds. They had 10 turnovers, but they had 34 steals. No, 34 assists. Sorry. 34 assists, 13 steals. You know I'm blind, y'all. These small little numbers. Yeah, that was damn. That was horrible. That was horrible. They should never let them do that again. Never let them play the Antelopes. Gosh.
Y'all gotta go back and learn some more.
That's crazy. I mean, yeah. What is this? No. Toyota Antelopes. The Toyota and the Tokyo. Okay, but they're owned. Okay, all right. Apparently, it's the Tokyo Antelopes that are sponsored by Toyota. Okay.
Y'all didn't put in enough time. Learn the fundamentals of the game. Y'all was too busy trying to be launder money. This is a money laundering scheme. Money laundering.
This is Toyota trying to get. This is the was it charity?
This is fun. This is money laundering. There's no way in hell with them numbers, with them stats. This is money laundering.
Listen,
somebody said I got a real good way for us to hide this money.
Right, I gotta listen.
I'm gonna tell you how we gonna clean it.
Right. Won't nobody ask no questions. We gonna We're gonna buy it. We're gonna start our own basketball team and pay for everything. What you mean? We're gonna pay for everything. We're gonna buy their jets, their shoes. We're gonna have them playing in the WNBA. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. They had over 20. They had, what was it, 22 turnovers or some shit? I don't know. Anyway, right. Because that's unbelievable. But that's basketball. That's WNBA right now. I believe the regular season in WNBA is going to be starting soon. Usually, when is it? When? Oh no, that's NCAA. Why is it putting me on women's basketball? WNBA. There we go. Stats, odds, futures, standings. Mm-mm. Well, I know the season hasn't started yet. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I think Monday the 19th is the beginning of the season, or is it this Friday, this Saturday? Yeah, I think this May 16th. Let me. When the WNBA start? Yep, May 16th is the first game, first official game. The Lynx will play the Wings. The Dreams will play the Mystics. So we'll get to see I guess three couple of draft picks gonna be playing against each other on both teams. The Mystics, the Dream, the Wings, and all these teams drafted. I forget. The WNBA is so small that every one of these teams drafted somebody in the first round. Somebody big in these first rounds. I will know who the players are that we need to watch as the season goes on. What's that? Yeah, that would be a dope one. They're actually pretty fun. They're actually pretty fun. Anyway, it's a GOAT Shop, y'all. We will be back Wednesday with more scores, news, and I promise I will do my job better. Gonna start making notes, start having shit to talk about, put together some segments. Sports could get you killed. It's definitely been one that people have been about. Yo, have you seen the guns? All right, so they put two guys in the ring with a gun, and they're supposed to be hitmen. And whoever gets the gun first kills the other guy. Bullets. Nah, I don't think so. I think they blanks. Yeah, I think they blanks, but it's a fight to whoever's. Yeah. Then there's a yeah. Then there's another sport called on the line that they've been doing in like New Zealand and Austria and Australia and stuff, where two guys. It's basically football without anything else. One guy. That's the one that I was like, I wonder if this is a good for the sports might get you killed. Oh no, we got to bring back that segment we were doing with wacky sports from all over the world. Remember we were. That would be yeah. I definitely felt like that was the sports will get you killed. Sports, but that one is definitely could get you killed. It could definitely be a sport that gets you killed because those boys, when they hitting boy, and the sound of it. That's what caught me. I was like, oh my god! It sounded like you ever seen the two Rams. You ever seen two bucks or two Rams and the horns hit and they. Really? I ain't never seen that shit. The man down the street from my house, he has Rams and goats and stuff. So we can walk down there and just see them in like right in the yard. And sometimes they'll, pow and hit each other. Let me tell you something. Whatever they have it to protect them, it's working. That's hard headed. It's hard because even when they hit in the tree, like sometimes they'll just sit there and try to bring the tree down. And they'll hit the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta get that clip up on the show Wednesday. Start getting the sports might get you killed
Okay.
back going. But yeah, this draft season. Anyway, go shop, y'all. Be back on Wednesday. I'm Stoner Brown. This hits 92.3.
Body image and positivity are major impacts in today's society. At Nurse to Beauty, we believe in bringing the beauty from within to the forefront. For those of you who are planning to have cosmetic surgery, Nurse to Beauty is ready and available for all of your postoperative needs. My name is Dontricia Dunham, and I am the registered nurse and owner. I have over 10 years of experience with emergency medicine that has aided me in giving quality medical care for cosmetic surgery clients. We specialize in a number of safe and effective options and solutions to help you achieve your ideal body image. Have a one-on-one virtual consultation via phone or private suite location. Have your lymphatic therapies and all other postoperative needs performed by a licensed medical professional. Mobile postoperative services are also available upon request. Not interested in cosmetic surgery at this time? No worries. We also provide an array of body modification services to fulfill all of your beauty enhancement requests. We understand how costly aftercare can be after a cosmetic surgery. Ask about our affordable payment plans today with instant approval and no hard credit check. Log on to www.nurse2beauty.com for more information. Call or text 404-849-0260. For education, client transformations, and reviews, follow all of our social medias at Nurse2Beauty. See you next time.
Decatur, Lithonia, Conyers, Covington, McDonough, and all surrounding areas. Something Special Bar and Lounge presents Music Bingo and Karaoke. That's right, you heard me. Music Bingo and Karaoke every Wednesday at Something Special Bar and Lounge. On the 1 and 2s, we got DJ P-Joe. Not to mention, we got the host with the most, Kells. We got drink specials, plus the full kitchen, seafood dip, salmon bites, sweet heat wings, jerk chicken egg roll. From 5 to 7 is our happy hour. Mix and match, 2 items. Looking for good vibes, delicious drinks, delicious food. Something Special Bar and Lounge, 1377 Old McDonough Highway, Conyers, Georgia. The best spot on the east side. Express lunch on the go. Not to mention now open for lunch from 11 to 3 Monday through Friday. Look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Something Special Bar and Lounge.